Alright, welcome to Game 2 of our second series as part of Monday Night Starbow number 16 DE Noob Tournament. At the bottom of Luna, your Zerg player wearing red, it's Zawk, and he is down 1-0 in the series right now. In the top right corner of Luna, we have our blue Terran player who was able to win the first game with a pretty slick Banshee rush. It's Kellis from Kellis. So we'll see if Kellis goes for something similar again. I would be surprised if Kellis did go for something for another Banshee rush. Zawk probably will be ready for it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kellis goes for something else, you know, kind of techy and kind of sneaky like that. Vulture drops can be really good. Although Vulture drops are more something you're going to use against Protoss. Can be effective against Zerg, especially if Zerg is trying to be defensive with like Spine Crawlers or something like that here. The thing about Vultures in the early game in a TVZ is that they generally have an easier time running by the front than they would in a PVT. So we do see Zawk once again going for that hatch first. Nothing unusual. Doesn't feel like trying to pressure the Terran. Any sort of map like this with that ramp, it can be pretty tough to pressure a Terran in Starbow. So with those tight wally mechanics, Baneling busts aren't really a thing. I really don't think they should be a thing either. I don't want to get all game design here, but I feel like some players have been arguing for having Baneling busts, but I feel like they don't really fit into the whole defender's advantage mentality of Starbow. If they were to be implemented, they would have to be pretty expensive. That's the way I feel about that. Probably could work where, you know, if it's scouted, the other player could build some other buildings behind its weak points or something like that. But I just don't. I don't know. I like the idea of being able to defend easily. So, do you see a factory coming up again for Kellis? So it is going to be, you know, that pretty quick tech play. He's not going to go for multiple barracks to try to just expand and you know, hold on to things with some turrets and some bunkers. Going for that quick tech route again. So we'll see if Zawk stays on two bases this time again, or see if he goes for some tech a little bit faster. Try to be able to handle that. We did see that Hydra's Den was extremely late, and we never saw really a layer on the way for Zawk. So I don't know how much he's been playing recently. He might be a little bit rusty. I do see. Go ahead and make 4 Zerglings. Wants to stay a little safe. Wants to be able to scout out what's going on. And he's going to get this Overlord in here too. Kellis, though, really nice. Wants to deny the Overlord. He wants to make sure that this factory goes unscouted. Now, we haven't seen a starport coming up, so this time it's likely just going to be a... Ooh, these... Oh, probably could have... I don't know. 3 Marines, 4 Zerglings, probably could have killed them. Hard to say. We are going to see some Vultures coming out, and we're going to see Vulture speed as well. So we're going to see Vulture opening. Not necessarily commitment to full mech, but at least opening up with Vultures here from Kellis. No, he is going to go ahead and get that second factory, so it is going to be a mech play from Kellis, which is a lot of fun to see because I feel like you don't get to see a whole lot of mech play in ZVT. So it should be fun. I really like this, though. As soon as Zawk would pull in this Overlord, Kellis is going to know about it, be able to rally over some Marines and make sure that he gets that taken care of, so... And I definitely like to see the Vulture opening here as well. Zawk does have a Spine Crawler right here. We'll be able to defend, you know, a good portion of his mineral line with the Spine Crawler. And getting a second one, along with the Hydralisk, should be actually pretty safe against the Vultures. Now, is he getting mines? We also see Lurkers coming as well. Do see some tanks. So actually, Kellis not looking to be really aggressive with these early Vultures here. Going to be transitioning over and getting siege mode, getting tanks, and we'll see how much damage Zawk's going to be able to do. The thing about Kellis, though, is that his expansion is going to be extremely late, unless he's just going for a one-base play here, but I think Zawk will have everything he'll need to defend against it. You know, he's got Spine Crawlers at the front, he's got Hydralisk, he's going ahead, and he's getting a third Spine here, actually. He's got the Lurker Den on the way. So I think Zawk should be relatively safe so long as he can engage relatively well. Hydralisks generally do fairly well against these units, as long as they're not clumped up and suffering from a lot of splash damage. should be okay. So gonna go ahead, scout out. He sees now, if he was looking, which he may or may not have been, there is a bit of mech on the field. Now he has everything he needs to just clean this up right now. These Zerglings alone, especially with a little Hydra support to help with the Vultures, should be able to take this out. And yeah, Kellis just going for a one-base push. There's no expansion behind this. Throwing down a bunch of supply depots though. And so I don't know if this is going to be just kind of a contained play, but this wide open map like this, I'm not sure that's going to be able to work out. Okay, Zawk sees everything coming here, and he's going to go ahead and send the Lings in, and the Lings are going to be able to get on top of the siege tanks. Siege tanks are going to go down immediately. This entire army is going to get cleaned up. Too many Lings here for Zawk, and it's not working for Kellis. He immediately starts to retreat, but he's going to be losing these siege tanks. There's no way this one's going to get home. This one might be able to survive, but I don't know. Really rough spot, and there's no expansion on the way still. Okay, expansion just now starting. Loses another tank, and Kellis is going to be extremely far behind. Zawk has complete control. He'll be able to expand at will. Set up some lurkers right out here. Slow down the Terran, prevent him from expanding as much as possible. So he's going to go ahead and do that. Get these lurkers here into the Terran Natural. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get hit with any siege tank spots, but ooh, yeah, if he could just burrow right here in the mineral line, that could be extremely good. Oh, watch out, Zawk. Watch out, watch out. Okay, there's the burrow. Tank does go ahead and siege up. He's going to scan, and these guys, unfortunately... Oh, careful, careful, careful! Still within the scan range. But the Lings clean up the tank, and the Lurker survives with 18 health. And Zawk is going to go ahead and expand to the bottom left. So, commanding position here for Zawk. He's in a good spot that he'll be able to bring this back into a game 3. Decent supply lead. Pretty even on workers, but so long as he can get this third up and running, and the longer that he delays Terran from taking this natural, the better off he's going to be able to get a few more lurkers here. Sees the lurkers though. Kellis going to see that with a scan. Going to go ahead and siege up his tanks, but then he's going to have another scan here momentarily. There it is. He's got another scan. Oh, gets another shot off there. Be careful. Those are extremely close. So Zawk really just needs to be droning now. He's actually been going into Spire. That could work out extremely well. We have no anti-air on the field right now for Kellis. Drones and Spire. That's what he should... Okay, and he's making some more drones too. Can take a nice little healthy worker lead here. Does have that third hatchery. Just continue to work on that income. So saturation of 15 here, 10 here. So relatively even. Is working off of 2 extractors now, and he's going to leave this lurker here and just actually send his units home. I think I would rather see, you know, sporadic lurker lines here, but he might just decide to go ahead and try to defend up. Just continue to make lurkers, but you know, you could plant a couple here, plant a few here, leave some Lings and Hydralisk here, just to kind of slow down any sort of Terran advancement, prevent any sort of expansion from going down. So Zawk is going to lose the lurker right here. And Kellis is going to go ahead and try to get that expansion in there. So, knowing that he's lost this lurker, ooh, the mines are going to come down. So, if Zawk does try to get a little bit too aggressive, he could lose quite a bit to these mines. So he's got to be careful about that. Overlord only does have this one over here. Does he have any sort of Overlord upgrades? No, he does not. Not working on any Overlord upgrades at the moment either. So, will not have the speed for the Overlords, which can be a hassle with minefields. Mine's extremely effective against Zerglings. Not very good against Hydralisk though. Hydralisk shoot so extremely fast, they can usually take down quite a few mines before they can connect. Oh! Trying to get some mines down. Are going to come up, take out quite a few Lings there, so that's exactly the example of how effective Spider Mines are against Zerglings. Zawk's actually going to go ahead and head home. I really would like to see Zawk really droning up, maybe even throwing down another expansion. Could get this expansion here, defend this choke here. And we do see the mutas coming out there now. We do actually have a Banshee on the way for Kellis. Now, anti-air for Kellis, what do we have? Nothing. Okay. Oh, and the first mutas are on the way in here. There's nothing here to stand against them. Total number of mutas, there are 7 on the field. Do we have an engineering bay? No, there's no engineering bay. Goliaths are going to be his only option. Actually, he's going to go ahead and get a Viking as well. 2 Goliaths and a Viking, but these mutas are going to be able to take down as many SCVs as they want. Oh my word, this is going to get brutal here momentarily. This damage is going to start stacking up, and as long as these mutas, I mean, this many mutas will be able to take down the Viking. He's got to wait until he has a few Vikings out. And I don't know. Oh, he's actually going to just try to stop. Okay. counterattack here from Kellis. Kellis is going to go ahead and try to get aggressive. These mutas are going to be able to pick off this this mech army, though. And if he can take out this entire army with the Mutalisk and just stay safe here. A lot of lurkers here. Kind of bunched up, unfortunately, though. Okay, Ling's going to get out here on top of everything. The Hydra's going to come. Here come the lurkers. Mutas from above, and it's over. Kellis GG. Zawk brings it back to game 3.